Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to talk about the past couple days. I tried to put up a video or upload a video yesterday, and something happened. There was some kind of error, so I don't know what that was about, but I was unable to even retrieve the video. So uh, I just wanted to say that I had a 2-day hiatus from any perp activity, um, no stalking. It was real nice, real peaceful. Uh, I felt like a normal person almost, and I really, really enjoyed myself. Now, of course, these yesterday and today, they're right back at it, and I don't know why I was given a 2-day break, but uh, so anyway, excuse me. Yesterday, of course, I went out to my truck. All my controls were uh, totally in disarray, and I had to reset everything. Like I told you, they changed my seating position in my truck and the pedals and the mirrors. The mirrors are working right now. I don't understand that because, like I said, I had gotten them fixed, and everything was working fine for one day, and then the day after I had them fixed, the motors seemed not to be working and moving my side mirrors like they should, but now the mirrors are working, so go figure. I don't know what the deal was with that. Oh, excuse me, I'm belching, sorry. Let me just say first, real quick, I understand that a lot of you trip off of hand gestures and body language. I do too, but I've got a lot of bushy hair, and it scratches, it itches my face, and so if I'm like this, and it's nothing to offend you. It's just because I can't stand the itching. I need to pull my hair back sometime, but I just didn't feel like it. So I don't mean to offend anyone with body language. Speaking of body language, yesterday I was coming home. It was in late afternoon. Sun was still out, and I was in the left turn lane to turn onto a street to go down to my street, and there was a white SUV next to me, kind of a little above, ahead of me, in the right turn lane, and the guy stuck his hand out the window and made a fist with his left hand, and he was looking at me in his rearview mirror like, see this? And I thought, well, what's that? More power to you? What, peace, love, and soul? I mean, what the hell? What are you trying to tell me? But, that was weird. I'm starting to see the green neon shirts again. I know I mentioned that on one of my videos, and I thought that was over with, but no, the backpacks are back too. So I don't know, maybe they're watching the videos and they're feeding off of that, knowing that it bothers me, but it really doesn't bother me anymore. um, I mean, if they want to wear green neon shirts and look at me like I'm some kind of retarded monkey, and wear their backpacks and look at me with these crazy looking eyes like, look what I got. I got a backpack. I mean, go right ahead. I mean, I'm not going to get one. I'm not going to wear a neon shirt, and I'm not going to get a backpack. I mean, if you want to walk around like, uniformed drones wearing the same crap as everybody else just to try and make me wonder what the hell's going on, and that's your prerogative. That's what you want to do. Do it. I mean, you know, forget you. You're not messing with me. It doesn't bother me anymore. Um, I really ain't tripping off you. But, this morning, well, no, last night, uh, my neighbor upstairs, the girl upstairs, she works. Usually she leaves the house every morning at 7:30. And, first of all, she makes way too much noise up there. I mean, she sounds like Godzilla walking across the floor. I know it's done on purpose. Actually, she walks so hard on the floor that my windows rattle when she walks. The actual walls are starting to crack near the ceilings because of the way she's walking. I mean, I never had any cracks in my walls. Now all of a sudden they're there. And the TV shakes, and everything shakes. Any glassware I have in my living room that I haven't packed yet, everything shakes when she walks across the floor. She sounds like a gigantic monster up there. And her heels, she's literally banging her heels into the floor. And there is no need for anyone to walk that hard. She's heavy set, but she's not a goddamn, I'm sorry, I don't mean to use the word God's name in vain, but she's not a monster. It's done on purpose. And, she's allowed to make as much noise as she wants to make, but I have to stay down here like a church mouse, because if I make too much noise, then she starts jumping up and down on the floor, and she calls the landlord, and then he tells me, hey, you're making too much noise. But if I tell him, I told him once, I said, she walks up there like she's a damn monster. Does she have to walk that hard? I'm trying to nap or sleep at night, and she's banging on the floor like some crazy woman. And he said, well, that's just one of the things you have to deal with when you live downstairs and someone lives above you. And I just looked at him like, really? I mean, really? Anything she does is fine. But anything I do is wrong. It's just all a part of their fucking bullying. So, yeah, I noticed that my watchers across the street, I'm not seeing too much of them. It's really strange. It's like they're taking a vacation, or they have that little gadget, that device is still sitting in the window. So maybe it's recording, what's going on. I don't know. I have no idea what it's doing. I do know that someone tried to come into my apartment last night while I was in bed, and I wasn't quite asleep yet. I heard the door jiggling. I heard a key, and I thought, no, they're not coming in here. So I just automatically yelled. I said, if you come through that door, I got a 9mm right next to me, and I'm going to blow your head clean off. Get the hell out of here. And I heard nothing else. So I know they were there. Every evening there's someone down in my basement. They haven't stolen anything. I go down there in the daytime to check, but someone is down there at night. And I don't know exactly what they're doing, if they're just trying to scare me. There's a lot of loud noises that come from the basement. And I used to freak out about it and call the police, and the police would never go downstairs, and they always acted like I was a crazy woman. And like I said, I'm not calling them anymore because I don't want to be carted off to the mental institution. But, yeah, it's, last night I had the flashing lights in the back of my truck. Somebody following me. I also had red laser beams coming through the windows of my apartment. So they are back in full swing. I'm going to take a break here, and I'll be right back to finish up. Okay.